Like anything, to improve it, we've got to quantify it. So let's look at how days work in progress is calculated. We've spoken about good, we've spoken about bad WIP. Let's look at it, how long that duration or time period is. The first element is, what is your average work in progress? So in this example, we're going to use an entire year. So we're going to assume at the start of the year, our work in progress was 1.25 million. And at the end of the year, our work in progress was 1.75 million, which means our average work in progress was 1.5 million for that year. Then we need to get our cost of goods sold and our direct labor cost. So how the calculation to begin with works, my average work in progress divided by my cost of goods sold, which is your materials in your stock, plus your direct labor. So if you're running a law firm, well, it's only going to be your direct labor. If you're running a manufacturing business or a project-based business, there's a good chance you're going to have materials, cost of goods sold, and also labor in it. So in this example, we're going to say we had $4.5 million worth of cost of goods sold for the year, and we had $1.6 million worth of direct wages. So that comes together to $6.1 million. So 1.5 million divided by 6.1 million. And then the last element is the days in the period. And 365 days, we're going to assume it's not a leap year. We'll multiply that by 365. And if my maths are any good, that gets us around about 90 days. You've probably worked out by now the killer KPI for your work in progress calculation. It's what 1 day work in progress improvement is worth to your business. So in this case, we've got $1.5 million worth of average WIP and 90 days. That's $16,666 of extra cash we would have available to us for each day's improvement in work in progress. So it's crucial you quantify that number. And then secondly, what are the strategies we're going to put in place to reduce that 90 days in this circumstance, which is what we're going to go through next. In terms of a benchmark for work in progress, it really depends on the duration of what you do. So in some industries like construction, it might not be uncommon to have work in progress over 90, 120, even half a year potentially. All through to say a law firm with services where it might be in the weeks. It might be 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, or a month in duration. So understanding what that number is for your business and your industry is crucial. But it's very, very vast, unlike other KPIs we've spoken about, where you can generically say, hey, in a manufacturing business, it's this, in a construction business, it's this. For work in progress, you really got to look at how long does it take for you to start something and finish something, and how quickly that could be.